It's a piece written for 4 singers and 4 musicians, instruments, and we're gonna. It's a 20 minutes piece written for these musicians. A percussion player is going to play only techno samples on triggering with pads, and they via computer program they will trigger the dialogue by playing different sounds, which that dialogue will be projected on the screens all over the hall here. And the dialogue is from a collection I did. I chatted with the chatbot, the artificial intelligence, who tries to simulate the human conversation. And so I put those 2 chatbots in front of each other, and they were chatting with each other. When audience gets to read the text, they kind of are forced to imagine that character, and then it becomes this interesting psychological situation, which versus the music, which creates a certain mood or effect, and then that reading experience at the same time. I think there was natural pressure to diversify. So it's not only orchestral works or chamber music works, but more diversifying towards entering the visual art scene, mixing the video, the performance, the dance, all these different things. Sort of a kind of naturally that's the state of contemporary music now, which is moving more from very rigid orchestral works, which still exist, of course, and this music is still written, but it's the young composers working more interdisciplinary more and more. Maybe because the technology is so ubiquitous, we are having access to all these possibilities, so it's so attractive that you want to do this. You can do it. Everybody can make a sound piece. It's so easy now these days. And everybody can make a video. The cameras are in a telephone pretty good. So in a way, this naturally happens somehow, I think. And plus, it's super fascinating, I think. It's 2 different worlds in a way, 2 different ways of thinking: the music way of thinking and the visual arts thinking. From execution to actual conceptualizing why this is done the way it is. When let's say a student is studying in art academy, the sound is approached from very specific direction, from a very different point of view, and it's the same thing happens in music academy. In music academy, we do not really study. At least in my courses which I took, we did not study art history. So there was that the gap between academies is very large there. That's why at least in the past we've seen that there was kind of expertise contrast from different fields. When the musicians are doing visual stages, we see that maybe they should know more about art history, and vice versa. It just takes time to learn all these things, and it takes time to develop your opinions on visual arts and what you want to do, and in terms of music as well.